What's up YouTube, it's your boy Pro Jamaica and I'm back with another video, man. And today I'm continuing the series, the best character for each position series, man. And today we're gonna cover the point guard. We've done the center, we've done the power forward, and now it's time we cover the point guard, man. The stealers, the passers, the 3-point shooters, man. The mid-range demons, bro. I've seen a couple, you know what I'm saying, buzzer beater mid-rangers from mid-range shots from some point guards who, you know, were covered by probably 2 people. So they're really good in the mid-range, but you know where they shine at is the paint area. The paint area and defending the 3-point shooter. So without further ado, let's get right into it, man. Alright, first character on the list we have here is Arthur. And again, guys, just for anybody asking any questions about, oh, why aren't you doing the 150 rated players and 9,160 contract shard players? I'm not doing them because they don't have any features, guys. You could pick any character you want, you know what I'm saying, in the 150 rating range, because they all have the same stats. They all have the same stats and the same passive and no feature. So it really doesn't matter which one you pick. Just pick whichever one you like if you're getting a character in this price range here. But yeah, let's get into it, man. We have Arthur here. First, let's check out the stats, right? So 3-point shot 158, inside 154, layup dunking 163, block is 133, steal is 150. Keep this into account. The steal is 150 and run 221. So all those stats are going to be the same for most or all of the point guards, except some. Let's see if any have the extra +5. Maybe there will be a character with a extra +5. But let's get into his feature here. So Arthur's feature is Goggles 1. Marginally increases interception steal rate against player with special status. Double dribble, fake shot, or just for holding the ball, right? So he's going to be able to intercept at a marginal rate just for you dribbling the ball, doing a fake shot, or just holding the ball in general. So if you have the ball, this guy is a big threat. He's coming after you, and he's gonna, if you try to pass it out or you fake shot, you try to double pump it, he is going to rob you and he's going to get away with it. So yeah, let's see here. Pass speed is plus 8.5%, by the way, guys. Let's check out his evolve. So point guard evolve is pass range, stamina limit. Oh, they getting a big chunk of stamina. Okay, pass speed again here. No, pass range, pass speed, block range. They actually gain block range on their evolve. That's really interesting. Layup dunking range plus 0.36 meters, and run speed plus, oh my god, it's a percentage on the run speed there. That's pretty interesting. It's not a flat out number, it's a percentage on the run speed. So the higher up you make your numbers, the more this will apply to your stats apparently. And at A rank, it's mid shot interrupt plus 7.2 per, almost a 10% increase at this low rating. Okay, 3-point shot interrupt plus 4.8%, shot speed plus 5%. This is really strong, guys. Shot speed, so 10% total shot speed increase if you get a character to A rank, and these characters at 300 ratings are really easy to get to S rank. So you know what I'm saying, if you max this guy out, you'll be able to compete right out the gate, you know what I'm saying, if you save up your materials. Nice pass rate plus almost 5%. That's really strong because it helps with layup and dunking. And I think there's some characters that helps with the 3-point field goal. I'm not really sure, but there should be a character that helps with that. So yeah, and pass range plus 8.18. So really strong evolve here. His feature is really strong. I would definitely recommend getting him, but let's move on to the next character. But and by the way, before I go on, it's 300 diamonds, 400 contract shards. All right, for these 300 rated players. On to the next character. All right, we got the next 300 rating character. Uh, Pass speed plus 8.5%. His feature is called EGA 1. This is Kai at 300 rating, 300 diamonds, 400 contract shards, EGA 1. Marginally increases layup, dunk range, and contact for 3.5 seconds after using dash during offensive rounds. So, on offense, which is when you're gonna score, uh, he gains 3.5 seconds of, I guess this is layup, dunk range, and contact for 3 seconds. So he's stronger around the paint area for 3.5 seconds on the offensive rounds. This is a really strong passive if you're a scoring point guard. Stats stay the same: 150 steal, 221 run speed. Uh, really strong feature if you were a scoring point guard. Kai, I would definitely pick up if you're going to, you know what I'm saying, be scoring a lot, trying to rush to the rim, taking those open lanes, and finishing with those tricks, and finishing around the rim in general. So this character is going to help you out a lot with that. Uh, Definite pickup for the 300 rating if you're just starting out and you need a scoring point guard. But yeah, let's get on to the next character. Alright, so the next character is Jessica. 300 rating again. Her feature is called Red Lip. Passive pass speed plus 8.5%. 150 steal, 221 run speed. No difference in all the other stats, just like the other point guards. And Red Lip 1 is stay in opponent's interruption zone for 1 second to marginally increase interception steal rate for 5 seconds. So already this is a really strong passive. I don't like the passives with the timers on it, but just judging off the point guard's run speed here, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be able to just follow your opponent constantly. So I don't know if it stacks. No, it does not stack. But you're going to have this up for most of the time when you're chasing your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Unless you lose the mark, which is basically impossible. It's really easy to mark in this game. And at these speeds, bro, you're going to be able to get up to probably 260, 270 speed with a point guard, bro. So, and you have so much stamina to start out with. So, you're going to have this feature up all the time. So, this is going to be a really strong feature. Definite pickup for the 300 rating area if you were starting out and you were a uh, strong marker. If you just try to mark and you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, camp those passing lanes, you know what I'm saying, mark your guy, camp those passing lanes, get those intercepts, and you know what I'm saying, make quick breaks for your team. This is the character that's going to help you out with that. But yeah, Jessica with Red Lip 1, really strong feature, definite pickup. Let's move on to the next character. Alright, we done moved up. Now, we got the 400 rating characters. And the first 400 rated character is Sophia. Uh, I think she's basically an upgrade to Arthur. Yes, she is. Let me check out the evolve for a second here. Pass range, steal plus 40, so 10 here, 10 here as well. Nah, what is that? 6? Yeah, 6 here. Pass speed goes up a little bit. Block range goes up. Everything for these stats go up. This is really strong. The shot speed does not go up, so that just goes to show shot speed in this game is really broken. If you could, if there's any character that boosts this in the future, this is going to be a really strong feature to have, or skill attribute to have. So, you know what I'm saying, if they drop any characters like that, I'm gonna be jumping on that. But yeah, slight increases to the evolve tree for the 400 rating players, and of course their passive goes up plus 13.5% for the pass speed. So just keep that in mind, guys. Her feature is called QD2. Slightly increases interception, steal rate against player with special statuses. So it's a slight increase this time, not marginal like Arthur, for double dribble, fake shot, and just holding the ball in general. So if you get bumped by this character dribbling, it's pretty much over for you, my guy. You're gonna get robbed, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna get away. They're gonna get away with it. You're gonna get robbed. They're gonna get away with it. You can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Unless they somehow pass the ball into your passing lane and you get the intercept. You know what I'm saying? So this feature is really strong. I'm really liking this feature. I think it goes well with the meta just because, you know what I'm saying, all these SFs, you know what I'm saying, when you bump these SFs, they're gonna want to pass the ball out immediately so they could get the ball back to keep dribbling. So, you know what I'm saying? If you could, you know what I'm saying, at least get the bump. And you know what I'm saying, if you're running the toxic double point guard and you have another point guard, you know what I'm saying, marking or camping the passing lane, you're gonna get the intercept if you're running two point guards, or the steal if you're just running solo. So this is a guaranteed turnover creator, definite pickup. I would go for her. It's just that in this price range, 700 diamonds, 900 contract shards, it goes up in the price, but you know what I'm saying, the feature is really worth it. So definite pickup for me. I would get it 10 out of 10. So let's move on to the next character, Sophia with QD2, 400 rating, 700 diamonds, 900 contract shards. Let's move on. Alright, so our next 400 rated player is called Yayan, or Yuyan. I think that's how you say it, Yuyan. So passive, pass speed 13.5%, just like all the other 400 rated players, and his feature is called Morale 2. Slightly increases layup dunk range, so he's an upgrade to the other guy that I reviewed before, uh, and contact plus 20 for 3 seconds after using dash. So there's an actual number on the contact increase as opposed to the other guy who did not have a number on his contact. So, and it's 3 seconds instead of 3.5 for this guy. So I assume the other guys is probably around 16 contact for a marginal increase. So yeah, if you're a scoring point guard and you're trying to finish around the rim, this guy is a definite pickup. I would get him 100%. And as you guys can see, there is no increase in stats for the 400 rated players. It's still 150 steal, 221 run speed, same amount of block, same pass speed for the 400 for all the 400 rated players. So yeah, if you're a scoring point guard, Yu Yun is definitely a pickup. With his feature here, it's really strong for finishing around the rim. So yeah, let's get into the next character. Jeez, they done allowed the lethal shooter at point guard. So you could get Victor at SF, SG, and point guard. Interesting. 400 rated player, probably the best shooter right now. His feature is really strong for point guard as well. He is an upgrade to the last girl I reviewed. 400 rating player, 700 diamonds, 900 contract shards, pass speed 13.5%, and his feature is called Resonance 3. So Resonance 3 is stay in opponent's interruption zone for 1 second to slightly increase interception steal rate for 5 seconds. So yeah, this is basically an upgrade to the last girl's feature that had the same or similar feature. Well, it's the same feature, it's just upgraded. So this guy is the upgrade to her. No increase in stats, same stats, everything. It's just 400 rating, increase in pass speed, and evolve tree. So definite pickup if you started out with the first girl. So this guy is the upgrade to her. So if you want to upgrade from her to this character, get 100 more rating, this is the way to go. Uh, I don't have any much more to say about this feature. You guys pretty much should understand. Uh, Stay in the opponent's interruption zone for 1 second to slightly increase interception steal rate. Very strong. The marking is really easy in this game, as I said before. So if you guys used that girl before, this is the upgrade. Go ahead and grab him, man. Let's move on to the next character. Alright, so this is the reason why this video is dropping so late. I usually drop these videos at around 6 a.m. in the morning, but there was a update this morning, and this is the character that was in it. Uh, Two characters dropped actually. It was Nova and this guy Frank. So this guy is an SG point guard, and the other guy is uh, PF center. So yeah, let's get into the point guards, man. Uh, so he's the first or second 500 rating point guard, as to Avis, who's gonna be next. Um, Pass speed plus 15% for these 500 legendary rating characters, excuse me. And as you can see, with the current events that are dropping, these characters are only available through the roulette, so you actually have to spend money. It costs $120 to guaranteed get one of these characters. You might get lucky and get it before, but if you're not lucky, it costs $120 to get these characters. But yeah, let's check out the evolve first, man. Plus point 30, plus 50 stamina. Oh my goodness. And point guards start out with, goddamn, so you get 200 stamina just for evolving him to D rank. That's ridiculous. Pass range plus 30. Point guard shouldn't have to worry about this with baseball, but it's whatever. Pass speed plus 15%. Block range plus 0.18%. Layup dunking range plus 0.60. These are some really big numbers if you're adding up your numbers from your stats or skills trees. But yeah, run speed plus 12%, so it's over 10% increase on whatever number you upgrade your run to, your speed to. So whatever you upgrade this to, it's gonna up it by 12%. So make sure y'all are taking advantage of that. They did put a percentage and not a flat number for the run speed, which is really interesting. Mid shot interrupt plus 12%. Oh my goodness. 3-point interrupt plus almost 10% interrupt to 3-pointers. So if your SG is already bricking, this guy is gonna make it a brick house. He's gonna make a house out of all those bricks. If you from your characters just straight up missing. But yeah, shot speed doesn't change. This is a really strong stat to have. Nice pass rate plus 8%, so he's up 2% I think from the last ones. Oh, they just didn't have any nice pass rate. Okay, so this guy has an increased nice pass rate. Uh, just more, I guess it just has new nice pass rate as opposed to the other characters. I don't know, maybe it's an added stat for the legendary characters, I would say. But yeah, Frank, brand new point guard, man. Let's get into his features. So, fairly increased layup dunk range and contact for 3.5 seconds after using a dash. So, there's gonna be a SF released in the future with this same skill, and I'm kind of liking these characters that gives the increased finishing around the rim. But for a point guard, I don't think I really like these features for point guards, man. Probably something with nice passing that could increase field goal percentage for your teammates or yourself. For completing a pass to somebody who shoots the ball would be nice, but I guess if you're a scoring point guard or a dash point guard who finishes around the rim, then this would be really strong if you're looking to, you know what I'm saying, get in with those features, with those tricks, I'm sorry, get in with those tricks getting in those open lanes and complete those layups, get those double clutches in on those bigs that are camping the paint, trying to get those blocks on you. So this character would really help with that. Pass speed plus 15%, only available through the roulette. Let's get into the next and should be final character, man. Alright, and this time we got Avis over here. Available through the legendary contract. I could probably get her. I was thinking about getting her at point guard, but I don't know. I wanted to check. I already checked out her feature and it's really strong, but I don't know what the good pass applies to. I don't know if it applies to 3-point shots or if it's just layup dunking, man. If you guys know, just drop something in the comment if you guys know, so I could know, so I could pick her up. But I'm definitely looking for a new point guard. I like this feature a lot because it's basically perfect pass from FS2. If you guys played FS2, if any of y'all in the comments played FS2, you guys will know perfect pass is really broken for ISO players. So this character will really help out, with your ISO if it does apply to 3-point shots and um layup dunking. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Avis, the first legendary point guard, 500 rating, pass speed plus 15%, available in legendary contracts or for 4700 contract shards. And guys, the 4700 is not impossible. Just by logging into the game, you have a chance of getting 388 to 888 contract shards, and you get contract shards daily and from the past. So it's not impossible to get these contract shards or these legendary tokens. uh, you gain so much sapphires just by playing the game. So don't give up hope, guys. You could get these 500 rating legendary characters. It's just going to take you more time than people that are actually spending, you know what I'm saying, real money putting into these things. But let's get into our exotic 3. So for each successful assist, fairly increase good pass rate. Effect can be stacked 3 times. So as far as I know, good pass applies to layup dunking range, right? And it basically gives you an increased field goal for doing those things, or as towards doing those things. So if you attempt a layup or a dunk with this feature applied to you, if you pass to somebody, you know what I'm saying, and they have this feature applied to them, they will have a greater chance to make that shot or to complete that shot. So um, this is a really strong feature for that. If you're a pass first point guard, if you're a point guard who is, you know what I'm saying, playing in a pillar comp, I will be covering these playstyles in the future, so guys, don't assault me in the comments. As I as I normally say, don't assault me in the comments. I will be covering these playstyles in the future. So yeah, really strong for a pass first point guard. First legendary point guard. Isn't really any increase in the stats throughout all the point guards. So unlike the centers or PFs who had like +5 to like blocking or, you know what I'm saying, inside shot, these characters didn't have any +5s to any of their stats. I really like that because there's no unfair advantage. It's just, you know what I'm saying, the features that come into play when you're picking a point guard. So I really like that. Good idea on balancing Basketrio. But yeah, let's wrap this up and go into the best character, in my opinion, for the point guard position. Let's get right into it, guys. All right. So it took a lot of research to get down to this, man. Shout outs to Vaughn. Shout outs to Glove, all the mods in the Basketrio server who helped me out with this. I looked up on a couple YouTube channels as well to help me out with this video, and yeah, in all the videos and gameplays I watched, it was basically, you know what I'm saying, uh, steal and pass setup, right? They barely went to lay up the ball in all the gameplays. And you know what I'm saying? Throughout the week and throughout my play of this game from the start until now, most point guards have been steal or block first. So they've always been going for the steal or trying to get a block or marking their opponent really well and then passing out to some kind of scorer. There's few lineups that have double point guards or, you know what I'm saying, are just trying to score by themselves. Um, so that influenced my decision a lot. So I went with Sophia, 400 rating, 700 diamonds, 900 contract shards with the QD2 feature. Basically an upgrade to Arthur, slightly increases interception steal rate against player with special status. Double dribble, fake shot, or just holding the ball. So just for holding the ball and being by somebody, you could get a steal, right? So this feature is always gonna be up. And in the current meta, with all these SF spamming pull-up jumper, they're gonna wanna try to cross you up. They're gonna be forced to dribble. You know what I'm saying? And if they dribble around you and try to combo up, try to activate that drive, it's pretty much over for them. You gonna rip them, you gonna rob them, and it's an easy pass out to your teammate. You know what I'm saying? So that's what influenced this a lot, my decision a lot when I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying, who is the best point guard. Just these play styles. Point guards are mainly corner or just the third option scorer. I would say like a big man has a greater chance to score over a point guard just because of their scoring arsenal. Like they don't have really a lot, you know what I'm saying, to go with unless you're one of those scoring point guards. But if you outright try to score at the rim, bro, it's not gonna go well for you. The bigs are gonna start camping the paint and you're gonna get block farm, bro. It's gonna turn out bad. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what influenced my decision a lot, y'all. Just from playing all the basketball games I've played up until now, point guards have always been a defensive position. Like there hasn't been always no, like it's the game. The game is not in uh close comparison to 2K either. So all those people that are saying, "Oh, the game is like 2K, all you need is a shot meter." No, the point guard is mainly a corner defensive position that is there to lock down your opponent, get the steal, get the block, diving catch, pass the ball back to the scorer. That's all that I've seen point guards that I've played with throughout my entire, you know what I'm saying, basketball game, playing career, watching content. That's all I've seen the point guards do. That's all I've done on a point guard. You know what I'm saying? I have scored 20 plus points on a point guard, but not intentionally. Like it was just off playing good defense. So in this meta, locking down SFs, blocking all those big men, point guards have power block in this game, which is really strong. You know what I'm saying? Why would you go for a scoring point guard when you could take advantage of this ridiculous steal run and stamp? You get goddamn almost 200 stamina just for upgrading your character to D rank and a percent on your run speed. So and marking is already so easy in this game. Like I was out here marking people with a what's the basic point guard called? I was out here marking people with goddamn sugar. I was out here killing people on sugar, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it, bro, that's all it comes down to, bro. Stick to playing defense, bro. The game is not 2K. Play your role, play your position, man. Point guard is a defensive blocking marking position. You're supposed to camp those lanes, get those steals, you know what I'm saying? Disrupt the offense, get those quick breaks for your team, passing the ball, and just help out your team in general by, you know what I'm saying, just being a threat on defense. You know what I'm saying? The offense, the scorer is supposed to be shook from you. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have to, you know what I'm saying, be laughing at you for getting blocked for him trying to score the whole offense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes down to it, man, this feature is probably the strongest right now in the current meta, just because it's a good way to stop pull-up jumper, block all those bigs that are trying to double pump in the paint. If even if a big double pumps in the paint, it's pretty much over with for them because that's a steal as well. So you know what I'm saying. And with power block, if they straight up try to dunk on you, you're gonna get the dunk unless you contact fail, which is, it doesn't activate all the time, but most of the time it activates. But still, you know what I'm saying. Might as well have a chance to stop the ball with this feature. To stop the offense rather than just have a scoring feature that doesn't help out your team a lot and puts your team behind. So yeah, Sophia is in my opinion, the best point guard to go with right now, just because it's good for stopping pull-up jumper, locking down the offense, and just creating fast break opportunities for your team to score back. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the point guards, man. Hope y'all liked the video. Uh, on the way to 600 subs. 70% of my viewers are not sub, guys. Please, I'm begging you, on this road to 600 subs. I'm pushing for 1,000 really, but and beyond. But yeah, if you guys are watching and aren't sub, man, make sure y'all drop a subscription, man. It'll be in the end cards. You could just click on my image or just click on the subscribe button below. Turn on post notifications, man. I upload almost daily. I stream almost daily. I've been streaming daily for the last couple days. Um, and I'm a content creator for this game, so more content on the way, more tips and tricks on the way. Uh, Giveaway on the way soon as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, man. It's your boy Pro Jamaica out. Peace.